Before we starting the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Story 1. The Thompson family, consisting of John, Susan, David, and Emily, lived in the peaceful town of Willowbrook. They were the epitome of a close-knit family, sharing laughter, love, and support. John worked as a respected lawyer, while Susan dedicated her time to raising their 2 children. It was an ordinary day when tragedy struck. John, driving the family car, lost control due to a faulty brake. The vehicle swerved, crashing into an oncoming truck. The impact was devastating, leaving John gravely injured and Susan tragically losing her life on impact. David, who had been seated in the back, managed to escape with minor injuries. However, it was Emily, seated beside Susan, who witnessed the horrifying accident unfold before her young eyes. The trauma scared her deeply, leaving her emotionally fragile and plagued by nightmares. The aftermath of the accident cast a dark cloud over the Thompson family. John, enduring a long and arduous rehabilitation process, faced physical and emotional challenges. The weight of survivors' guilt bore down on him, fueling his determination to rebuild his life for the sake of his children. Emily, on the other hand, withdrew into her own world, haunted by the vivid memories of the accident. Anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder gripped her, making it difficult for her to connect with her family and friends. She sought solace in solitude, burying her pain beneath a facade of strength. Detective Thomas Reynolds, a seasoned investigator, was assigned to delve into the details of the accident. Initially, it appeared to be a tragic case of mechanical failure. However, an anonymous tip led Reynolds to discover a mysterious clue, suggesting that the accident might not have been an accident at all. John, tormented by the idea that his wife's death was no mere accident, became consumed by a relentless pursuit of the truth. He delved into the intricacies of the investigation, uncovering a series of questionable connections and conflicting testimonies. The deeper he delved, the more he realized that there was more to his wife's death than met the eye. Amidst John's relentless search for justice, his relationship with Emily grew strained. She resented his obsession, believing that he was neglecting her emotional well-being in his quest for answers. Their once close bond waned, replaced by a cloud of tension and resentment. As the first chapter concludes, the Thompson family stands at the precipice of a tangled web of secrets, where the truth lies hidden beneath layers of deception. The stage is set for an enthralling and dramatic saga that will test their love, resilience, and determination to overcome the obstacles that threaten to tear them apart. The seed of doubt began to take root in Emily's mind. Shadows of suspicion crept in as she closely observed her father's relentless pursuit of justice. What if he was hiding something? What if he was responsible for the accident that took her mother's life? Fueled by her own inner turmoil and driven by a need for answers, Emily mustered the courage to confront her father. In a tearful exchange, she confronted him with her growing suspicions, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and desperation. John, shocked by the accusation, denied any involvement in the tragedy that shattered their lives. The fragile father-daughter bond strained further, leaving both of them lost in a sea of uncertainty and emotional turmoil. As Detective Reynolds delved deeper into the investigation, he stumbled upon a hidden labyrinth of lies and deception. He uncovered evidence suggesting that the accident was not a mere accident, but a deliberate act of harm inflicted upon the Thompson family. Through a series of flashbacks and testimonies, a shocking truth emerged. 3 men, driven by motives yet to be fully revealed, had orchestrated the accident. Their actions had forever altered the lives of the Thompsons, plunging them into a maelstrom of pain and anguish. The intricate web of secrets slowly unraveled, revealing a sinister plot that involved John's professional life and enemies he had made along the way. The veil of trust had been shattered, and the Thompson family stood at the precipice of an abyss of darkness. As the investigation reached a critical juncture, the 3 men responsible for the accident grew desperate to keep their secret buried. In a shocking turn of events, they kidnapped Emily, hoping to silence her and prevent the truth from coming to light. Bound and held captive, Emily's fear and determination reached their zenith. With adrenaline coursing through her veins, she mustered an unexpected strength and fought back. Using her wits and a surprising display of self-defense skills she had acquired through years of martial arts training, she incapacitated her captors one by one. Gasping for breath and trembling with a mix of fear and triumph, Emily freed herself from the clutches of her tormentors. The realization dawned on her. She was more than just a victim. She was a survivor. The revelation of the truth shattered the illusions that had held the Thompson family captive. The 3 men responsible for the accident were apprehended, their crimes laid bare for all to see. John, witnessing his daughter's incredible resilience and bravery, experienced a profound shift within himself. The burden of guilt and suspicion that had plagued him for months melted away, replaced by a newfound understanding of the strength that resided within his daughter. In the aftermath of the harrowing ordeal, the Thompson family found solace and hope in each other. Their journey of healing had just begun, but they faced the future united, their love and shared struggle forging an unbreakable bond. As Chapter 2 concludes, the Thompson family emerges from the darkness, forever changed by the truth they have unearthed. Their lives will never be the same, but they are determined to face the challenges ahead, rebuild what was broken, and find redemption in the unity they have discovered amidst the chaos. Story 2. In the quiet suburban neighborhood of Willowbrook, the Landers family thrived. Martha, a sweet and trusting old lady, lived with her daughter, Sarah, and granddaughter, Lily. They cherished their close-knit family dynamic, finding comfort in each other's presence. Martha's peaceful life took an unexpected turn when Michael, a charming and persuasive stranger, entered her world. Seemingly kind-hearted, he struck up conversations with Martha, gradually gaining her trust. Slowly, Michael managed to obtain Martha's credit card and PIN number, taking advantage of her trusting nature and vulnerability. Unbeknownst to Martha, Michael had ulterior motives. Driven by greed and a desire for easy money, he hatched a plan to rob her house. He meticulously studied her routine, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Serendipity played its part when Sarah, concerned about her mother's well-being, decided to pay Martha an unexpected visit. As Sarah entered the house, she sensed an air of unease and immediately became suspicious of Michael's presence. Little did Michael know that Lily, Sarah's observant teenage daughter, happened to be spending time at her grandmother's house that day. Lily's keen intuition picked up on the tension in the room, and her protective instincts were awakened. Just as Michael prepared to execute his sinister plan, Lily emerged from a nearby room, catching him off guard. Their eyes locked, and Lily's instinctive reaction hinted that something was amiss. As the first chapter concludes, the Landers family stands at the precipice of an unforeseen danger. Michael's true intentions hang in the balance, while Martha remains oblivious to the imminent threat lurking within her own home. The stage is set for a gripping saga of love, resilience, and a battle against deception that will test the strength of family bonds and reveal the unexpected depths within each character. Sarah's suspicion intensifies as she observes the strained atmosphere in the room. She musters the courage to confront Michael about his presence in her mother's house, demanding an explanation. Michael, caught off guard by Sarah's directness, attempts to deflect her questions with smooth words and false sincerity. Sensing Michael's evasiveness, Lily, determined to protect her grandmother, starts her own discreet investigation into his background. Her instincts tell her that there is more to this charming stranger than meets the eye. Delving into the depths of online searches and public records, Lily unearths a shocking truth about Michael's past. She discovers his criminal history and a trail of deceitful acts committed against unsuspecting victims. The pieces of the puzzle start to come together, revealing the extent of Michael's deceptive nature. Armed with the evidence she has gathered, Lily confronts Michael, her voice steady and unwavering. She presents him with undeniable proof of his past misdeeds, shattering his carefully constructed facade of innocence. Fear flickers in Michael's eyes as he realizes his deception has been exposed. As tensions rise and emotions become palpable, Martha, who had been oblivious to the danger surrounding her, walks into the room. Shocked by the charged atmosphere, she instinctively senses that something is amiss. Her kind eyes widen in confusion as she takes in the scene before her. Before Martha can comprehend the full extent of the situation, Lily, drawing strength from her love for her grandmother, makes a split-second decision. With a calm but commanding voice, she alerts Martha to the truth about Michael, revealing his true intentions and criminal background. Panic courses through Michael's veins as the weight of his deception crashes down upon him. Desperate to escape the consequences of his actions, he lunges toward the exit, determined to flee before the authorities arrive. However, he underestimates the resolve and courage of the Landers family. Martha, fueled by a primal instinct to protect her loved ones, finds an inner strength she never knew she possessed. With surprising agility, she blocks Michael's path, determined to shield her family from further harm. In a tense struggle, Lily's quick thinking and resourcefulness come into play. She uses her wits and a nearby object to immobilize Michael, leaving him incapacitated until the arrival of law enforcement. As the police take Michael into custody, the Landers family breathes a collective sigh of relief. Though shaken by the unexpected turn of events, they find solace in the unbreakable bond that kept them united throughout the ordeal. As Chapter 2 concludes, the Landers family emerges stronger, having faced the dangers of deception and prevailed. Their trust in each other has been reaffirmed, and they stand ready to overcome any challenges that may come their way. The surprising ending leaves readers captivated, realizing that even in the face of darkness, the power of family and determination can lead to an unexpected triumph. The two stories exemplify the power of love, resilience, and the strength of familial bonds in the face of adversity and deception. They teach us important lessons about trust, the consequences of deceit, and the inherent courage that can be found within individuals when faced with unexpected challenges. These stories remind us to be cautious of those who may exploit our trust and vulnerability. They emphasize the importance of remaining vigilant, especially when dealing with strangers who may have hidden agendas. Both stories highlight the significance of open communication within families, as well as the need to support and protect one another in times of crisis. Furthermore, these narratives teach us that even in the darkest moments, unexpected heroes can emerge. Lily's determination and quick thinking in uncovering the truth and protecting her grandmother exemplify the power of intuition and resourcefulness. Martha's bravery in standing up to the intruder showcases the strength that can be found within individuals, even in the face of fear and danger. Ultimately, these stories remind us of the enduring value of family, love, and unity. They demonstrate that through trust, resilience, and a shared commitment to protect one another, we can overcome the most challenging of circumstances. They serve as a testament to the unwavering bond that exists within families and the incredible strength that can be discovered when faced with unexpected twists of fate.